How's it going, everybody? This is Craig Bush Rocks. Welcome to my channel. Well, past couple of days I've been watching some YouTube videos about PlayStation and their DRM type debacle that's going on right now. About 30-day period that you got to check in with games. Boy, this reminds me of back when Xbox One was announced and you had to be always online. You had to check in a certain amount of times and stuff like that. And talking about not owning your games and stuff. Just back when the Xbox One, why they lost that generation pretty much with the PlayStation 4. Even though the Xbox One was a good system, I didn't have no problem with it, but they really screw it up by advertising TV and always online. They had to pull back on that, but many years later, PlayStation is yeah, okay, this is how you share games. But now it's like you buy a new game. There's like a recent patch from like around March time. After the patch, now it seems like whenever you buy a new digital game, you get this little timer on your little deal there saying you got 30 days or something like that. You got to check in with the game. So you got to be online, I guess. So let's say, for instance, you don't have internet where you're at, and you buy a digital game that you thought you're gonna own that's on the store, probably still be on the store after the 30 days, and you can't play it till you check in. Holy smokes! What's really bad about this situation that Sony denies it, I guess. And it's like, wait a minute, this is your console. This is what you guys do the firmware updates. You're not really giving an update, but just rumor has it people are trying to go through support and they don't have nothing to do with this or something. They don't know nothing about it. They're saying it's not even happening. But yeah, I see YouTubers that I watch show the fact that it is happening. So you can't say it's not. There's plenty of proof out there that people are doing it. I watched several videos of people testing that theory out of new games that came out. So if you got games from like a few months ago, it's not going to work with those. Physical games, I don't think it's going to affect those, but newer games that's coming out just from like a few days ago onwards now. So if you bought a digital game right now, you could check it yourself. Just go buy yourself a cheap $2 jumping fries game and go check to see if they got that 30-day DRM. And for all I know, while I'm recording this video, they could update it and fix it on their end. I'm not gonna go buy no new PlayStation games on there to go check it out. I don't need to right now. Maybe Friday I might go buy a cheap game just to see if it really is there. But I already seen the proof. I seen people do it, so it's there. But don't check it on the game that you bought January, February, whatever the time before the patch, because it's not going to show up on those. But that could change too. PlayStation can be sneakily put that in there where you bought a game like 3 years ago and add it to all the games. And they can really be stupid and do it to physical games. Put the disc in there and, oh, you're not online on to play this disc game, so you can't play it till you get online. It could happen. We don't know, because Xbox tried doing it, back when Xbox One came out. This newer generation coming out has kind of been a kind of cluster F, especially Switch 2, putting the game on the cartridge and you have to download the game. Yeah, I like the original Switch because most of the games are on the cart and you put it in there and play it. The Switch was a great console to collect for if you want a good physical game. Not all games were on the cart. Some of them that had digital key codes, so I would avoid those games if you didn't want to go for those kind of games. But for the most part, when it came to collecting physical games, the Switch was a good console for that. Modern consoles, not so much. PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, you're buying that key on the disc and you can download the game. Xbox doesn't, and yeah, PlayStation does it too. I'm assuming that they do that because some games you put in there, it's not even on a disc. You get whatever a certain amount on the disc and you gotta download the rest of it. So yeah, there's some games that you could put in the console without internet. It puts the data on the disc and it will play, but there's not all of them that's going to do that. So yeah, I still like collecting my older generation, like my PlayStation 3 collecting. There's a few games on there that needs an update, when you're playing it. But for the most part, when I put a PlayStation 3 game in, it plays. Same thing with Xbox 360. It's pretty decent. You get a game, you put it in there, and it plays, and you're good. And Vita that I'm collecting for. But yeah, but let's go check out a couple articles because it's all over the place and stuff like that. So let's go jump on the old internet and just see a couple of these little articles that's talking about it. So hold on a minute. Here we go. I just put in PlayStation DRM. So PlayStation DRM is more complex than it should be. Sony rolls out 30-day. That's the thing. It's like Sony saying that they had nothing to do with it, but at the same time, people are saying Sony rolls out. So I'm not sure what's going on, but I know it is going on. So, but yeah, I could say one thing: if Sony says they don't know what's going, if they're sitting there denying it, I think that's a lie. I think they do know what's going. I think they do know what's going on. So let's go to Vice here. Hopefully nothing pops up. PlayStation support has seemingly confirmed that PS5 digital games now have a 30-day online check-in DRM, according to reports. New PlayStation 5 titles bought after April 2026 will now crash and become unplayable if you don't connect to the internet. So I've seen that already with a couple of YouTubers all showing it. Oh, man. That's not cool. So if you want to play the new God of War game and you just buying it, that's going to be under the DRM. That's the God of War right there. Last week, it reported rumors that PS5 now have DRM restrictions added to them. Specifically, reports claim that PlayStation 5 titles bought digitally after mid-April 2026 now have 30-day countdown added to them. Ooh, boy. Let's go to Reddit. And this is what I'm talking about. People are not admitting it. I'm looking at some of these comments. This has been debunked. Users have asked AI chat. So I don't think people are paying attention at that. This is not going on. I see some of the comments not true. Go read the latest update, the reset era. I don't understand it because I've seen it. I'm gonna probably test it out this Friday. It's going on. It's no doubt. You can go to customer support all you want to and stuff like that. PlayStation is not going to make an official announcement till they feel like it. They're not going to tell you nothing. They're not going to tell you anything. They're just going to give you the runaround or whatever the AI chatbot that they got going on. Going to give you the runaround. PlayStation's not going to say anything till they feel like saying something. They could be testing the waters out for right now, just to see the reaction from people. What's happening right now. I'm pretty sure I'm going to get people down in the comments below. Oh, it's not true. They're not doing DRM. Go buy a new game on PlayStation. Go buy it now on PlayStation and see if they got that 30-day. Go to the information in there and see if they got that 30-day timer. Now, PlayStation can step back and patch that out where you don't have that situation. We'll be golden, but I don't know. We'll see. Like I said, Xbox tried doing it back with Xbox One, and what's funny, Xbox is still kind of doing it right now, but at least Xbox is trying to roll back some of the screw ups that they've been doing. Yeah, we'll see how that works out. It's going to take a while for them to get. Well, it's not going to get back to normal. This generation has kind of been messed up, anyways, when it comes to physical games. I got Concord. It's another situation. Games that get canceled. Yeah, don't even give it a chance. I like the good old days where you just get the whole game on a disc or multiple discs if you can't fit it. I can't have those days, but it is what it is. They're gonna keep testing the waters out on us fools. A lot of people don't pay attention to it, I guess. Where, that's not happening. It's not. There's no DRM on PlayStation. There's proof. There is proof out there. Go look. The people are testing it. I'm gonna test it. I'm gonna test it too. I said I'm gonna go get jumping fries or jumping laptop or jumping hat and see if it works on that. We'll see. But so far, what I've seen, it's happening. Oh, what a nightmare. Well, what happens? My internet goes out forever and ever and ever. I can't play my new jumping fries game. That's gonna hurt my feelings. But yeah, it's gonna be bad when you get official expensive PlayStation games, and they push those digital consoles out to everybody too. Without no disc drive, you get that PlayStation Slim without a disc drive on it. So, and they encourage people to go buy digital games that they charge pretty much the same price most of the time when you buy the game. Oh, that's another thing too. Don't get me started on the pricing and stuff like that. Dynamic pricing for PlayStation games. I keep hearing about that. I'm not sure if it really can affect me too much. Like I said, I told my daughter look at prices when we go buy games. Because you don't buy as many digital games. But yeah, that's another thing. Dynamic pricing. It's like, what are you doing, Sony? Just because you're supposed to be dominating the. What are you doing, Charlie? Just because you're dominating the market for gaming, supposedly, we still got Switch and Xbox. If Xbox does what they're supposed to do, Xbox will get caught up eventually and start competing with PlayStation. So it's just a matter of time before this Asha, she rolled back the price on Xbox, the Xbox Game Pass, and we'll see what happens. Get more exclusive games back to Xbox. We'll see what happens when Xbox starts kicking some butt. Hopefully, pretty soon. Come on, Xbox. Let's get a win right now. To make PlayStation think about what they're doing. So maybe Xbox too will put all their games on a disc. That's wishful thinking. We'll find out. But yeah, it's just I had to talk about that. I was like, because this is kind of this is stupid. I mean, really stupid what they're doing. If they're actually doing it, which I think they are. I'm not a fool. They're seeing what people are gonna say about it, and they're gonna get the backlash. Get news on PlayStation. Yep, which is working because I'm talking about PlayStation DRM. Yep. So, Charlie, come here. What are you doing? My dog is up here wanting to check out everything, but yeah, it's go check it out. Go check out some videos of it. It's all over the place. If you got a PlayStation 5, go buy a cheap $2 Jumping Fries game and see if it's on that timer set up on yours too and stuff like that. But internet, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you like, give me a thumbs down. Comment down below what do you think about the situation. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell icon, and I'll check y'all in the next video. Bye. Stupid DRM.